Hello. I'm just getting ready. I'll turn the camera on in a quick moment. Do like a quick makeup session. I think I'm able to do this. Skin still feels a little tender. Welcome on in. Camera is going on soon. We're starting shortly. For super quick, get ready with me. It is, I guess, Memorial Day here in America. So everything is more or less going to be running on holiday schedule. How was your weekend, everybody? All right, I'll deal with that later. Let's see. Okay, let's do that. Let's get in. Having a countdown for this would be really nice. All right, here it goes. So I don't look as red as I did last night. Don't look as red as I did last night. Try to make like the skin rejuvenate itself a little bit better. I did do like a hydrating splash of rose water. And I want to add just a little bit of something too. Okay, I'm so glad it did not spill. Korean face mask. So to get some of that serum. Just activating for any drainage just in case of I'm a little puffy. And also eventually with my routine and drinking water and maybe not eating a lot of my protein stuff, gotta find a replacement. I won't keep getting these breakouts. So I had to wonder what that culprit is that's breaking me out. Like I have more acne now than I ever did as a teenager. Go figure. I'm already starting to feel like a little bit of drainage here. Do that. Because my under eye now gets a little puffy. My nose gets a little puffy. My lips. Just kind of like activate all of that. So while I'm moving and everything, wake them up. So I woke up too. Slept in. It's really nice. Wake up all of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get everything moving, right? 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Very unglamorous, but good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Okay. Actually, that will all drain. I will do some more massage with my Japanese sunscreen. All the ingredients on the back are in Japanese. Ow. Hello. All right, guys, I do have new blog posts up, new videos and such are coming too. I've just been editing a lot. TikTok has some new content. It's a lot quicker than like that full-blown, look how like well that comes on. No white cast. I'm not gonna look ashy. Like it's not great. New content on the blog and on TikTok. Right now I'm just like trying to push all that extra fluid that's built up my face. I don't think I really ate anything salty last night, which like I would definitely know, like in the morning my face gets really poofy. And I'll also put sunscreen on my arms and on my hands as well. I'm gonna concentrate sunscreen on my dark spot. What does WSG mean? Kind of see a little bit of puffiness from my filler. And no, I did not get filler because I was looking old. I've had like a tear trough. Like this part just always made me look tired even when I was a kid. So being an adult, I decided to do something about it. So I have sunscreen so the hyperpigmentation won't get darker. Same up here too, got acne. And I noticed that I was getting a lot more acne after eating like lots and lots and lots of like protein snacks. So I did it to myself. It's 12:30. Try to get this done in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna need my other makeup bag too. Don't mind my bed. I will make it, I guess. Definitely still feels a little tender. I do wish I had like a little bit more time for my skin to just like peel over a little bit. Do I have any, but a little bit of, where is it? I'm looking for my primer. And I should have also washed my powder brush, my under eye setting, and my blush brush as well. I'll get to that later. But we definitely did the majority of our brush washing ritual last night. For those who are still catching up, need a little motivation. We wash our brushes together, or even I will send a prompt so you can do so for the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. So it's not just you have to do this like Sunday in this short time frame. Just a reminder that for most of us, our weekends on Saturday, Sunday, and take a couple minutes, maybe 20 or so if you really want to do a good job, or if you have a lot of brushes, get them washed. All right, a little bit of primer. And this one I just picked up from e.l.f. Very low cost and expensive because I like to more or less focus on my foundation. It's all right. I pretty much started using primer due to the sunscreen I was using to make me less oily. I'm using Too Faced Shadow Insurance. So use that a little bit on my nose because I do get really oily up there. Use some here too. Because that's part of my oily part of my face. Usually I like to play rock music, like something really cool, trendy, up to date. YouTube doesn't like that. But they did allow me a little leeway when I used Utada Hikata's song, Simple and Clean, I believe it was. A little bit like that. I'm actually gonna try a little bit here. I do notice creasing at the end of the day, and I saw on TikTok somebody using some of that here. It is thick, so I feel like it'll fill in. But I know I'm like talking and everything, so let's see how that works. And also this type of primer, you don't want it to sit on your skin. It'll dry up, it'll look gunky, it'll look cakey, and then it's gonna look disgusting. So let that sit just for a little bit. About tap 34. Get a little foundation on. I'm gonna really gently pat it on lightly. Mix, 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 because sometimes foundations separate. If it's really old, your foundation will separate. It's gonna look gross. Especially if you are of a darker complexion. It's gonna look brown, it's gonna look yellow, it's gonna have like all these weird swirls and stuff. All right. Half a heart there, half a heart there, and a rainbow. Ta-da! I guess a little dot. Gonna let this sit just for a brief moment. Let the skin warm that up while I get other parts of my makeup ready. And I'll use a little bit of NARS concealer, a little bit of NARS concealer for lips, for concealer lips, very millennial. A little more than what I want. Like a little crazy. Do I have any sort of tissue? Yes, I do. So it's gonna lighten my upper lip so I can go in the pink gloss. Cinnamon roll. Do that, and so not too much. It's not gonna be too light, too pink. One time I did have pink lipstick put on me. Those are the keywords. Pink lipstick put on me because I would generally not choose that color. But you know what? Just kind of do the work and that's it. This all. Maybe it was better for like a lighter skinned person. This was for like a modeling gig. And I wish they went with something like that would fit my color and everything, wouldn't look too much for the occasion. And this was a bridal gown modeling gig that I had. Go in, and then I'll look at my mirror to see how well I'm blending. Also did not put in my contacts. They should be clean. I have to clean my fingers because I didn't put them in before I was putting on any of my creams and stuff, and I don't want that to be put on the contact, to be put in my eye. That could irritate my eye or make my contact lens cloudy. So, zoom in a little bit. So I'll readjust. Also, good afternoon, everybody. We will be leaving shortly into a gal Lisha of 18 years in the Gaijin Garu community, on and off. Having made events, blog posts, mentored people, mentored new groups, worked with a Japanese fashion brand, worked with an Italian fashion brand. This looks pretty even. My brush is still a little damp from last night's makeup brush washing ritual. So we'll just go and blend. It's very light coverage for today. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, that's done. I am gonna go in. You can still see that my blemish isn't covered up. Of course, I have two other little dots. Those are gonna be my moles. But this is a blemish. Up here is a blemish. Very light foundation. I'm not cake facing it up. I'm not trying to get that like super like doll-like uncanny type of foundation. It's a little bit natural to smooth out a lot of other inconsistencies with skin color. Get in a little bit of blush. Hopefully that's gonna be even. Just give like a little bit of color to the face. So one quick moment. Welcome, Vinicius. I'm gonna be back on camera in one quick moment. Okay, hi. Got foundation on, underneath, primer underneath that, sunscreen, which is great. How are you doing, Vinicius? Going in with Too Faced Born This Way Mata You Sculpting Concealer, which was a suggestion. Since I knew the shop style, I got a nice deal on it. And actually, I should have did my concealer a little bit, my blush, but we'll see how that blends out. Just gonna highlight these aspects here. And in a way, putting makeup on is like drawing on the face and stuff, and vice versa, in my opinion. I was more so trained on art, color theory, things like that, realism. So a lot of this comes from that. I got to paint and study under a famous American painter called Leroy Neiman for like a week for a master class. Like a picture, like a class picture with the guy. Unfortunately, he's no longer here with us for a couple of years now. But I really enjoyed that painting class, going far out from like what I knew and painting really nice stuff. Getting that inspiration as like a young kid. Got a signed book from him too, which is pretty cool. So I'm just gonna like blend whatever little bit of pigment that's left on this brush over some of that concealer, just to like blend it so it's not like, oh, okay, you put your concealer on top. Do that. I'm gonna go back in with the Shadow Insurance. I'm also going to, do I have it over here? I want to wipe it down because I have a lot of makeup on it, which is also something that we do on this channel. We wipe down our makeup products. Things can get really nasty and gunky if you're just throwing everything together in your bag, or if you blend with your fingers like me, especially if you're darker skin, the makeup starts to accumulate on your hands and then you're touching everything. Just do that, blend it immediately, otherwise it's going to dry and look really patchy and gross. Do that, clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. Blend it up a little bit past where I get oily. Take a little bit of tissue, just kind of wipe some of that excess off, because I don't need it. I don't need that. Then I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow. Soft gold. Don't do much with a lot of color these days. Used to use blue, used to use pinks and everything. Go with a little bit of gold color, like a darker gold color for the edge. The way I like to do it is generally my base eyeshadow, if you will, and not necessarily a neutral, and then any shadows here, kind of following that natural shadow right there. Get a little gold. I'll put a little bit more on today. It's a little bit of a holiday, so I'm just going a little bit more. I don't think, I also have a gig as well, so that's that. Go in. Hopefully everything's blending. We're at 12:45. Just finish this up. Do that. I think that's good. Maybe not, because this doesn't look blended. So just do that. Could be using a blending brush, but you know, it is what it is. Got this for our eyebrows. Put that back. I did break this the other day. This was $5 for foundation. And there's always a lot of people who say like, oh my gosh, I can't be Gadu because I don't have what, hundreds and thousands of dollars to get makeup and get your look. And then it's like, you do realize that alternatives exist, right? To fit your budget. And then once things get a little bit better, you're able to do a little bit more, which I never saw as a limiting excuse for myself. I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of highlight. Not too much like ye olden days, but just enough for a nice callback. Do that, because it's a little bit lighter than what I used before. And I'm gonna go in with actually my foundation brush just to blend that. A lot of girls are like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. Oh, everything's so expensive. And it's like, do you not go to the dollar store? Do you not have one in your area? Do you not have a Walgreens? Do you not have anything else? But then like those who want to make it work for them, they make it work for them. And that's just like one of the things that doesn't necessarily like piss me off, because like at the end of the day, like I don't have to read those comments, but it also just makes me wonder, like, you're doing all this complaining when you could be going out and seeing what makeup works best for you. Like you're only thinking, oh, I need to get like this specific Japanese item, and you're not thinking about what could work around you. The old Gaijin Gado community was just so different back in the day. People were like, okay, it just seemed like, oh, I just gotta have the makeup and be trendy. Okay. Some younger gals get it these days. And this is coming from a person who's not Japanese, where a lot of people in this community do not care what a Black woman has to say, even if some of the first came from them. Like Diamond, which actually originated in Chicago, as well as Cyber Mamba. I came up with that, but it got a little bit more popular and well received from a Japanese girl, which just proves the theory that like a lot of people do not care about Black people's contributions or what we do, or like some of the fashion risks or other risks really that we take, until somebody of a lighter skin or somebody more desirable does it, which proves me right at the end of the day. This is like so crumbly everywhere. I dropped it the other day. Made me feel so silly. We're gonna go in with eyebrows. Gonna go in with Fenty. Thank you, Rihanna, for the matchsticks. She did not give me them personally, so let me just clear that up right now. But for her beauty brand to have some really good foundations, I actually stopped using one foundation and started just buying from Fenty Beauty. One being like a foundation from a well-known company, the other one from like something at Walgreens. No shade to them, but when I saw that Rihanna, like I love her music and everything. She's so pretty, she's so gorgeous. I was like, you know what? I need some Fenty items. Like I have to do it. I've been using her foundation, gosh, definitely before the pandemic. I got the matchsticks, I got blotting papers and stuff, or at least like the blotting paper roll, because I've been buying more blotting paper. But the little roll is cute. I still like it. I've tried the lipsticks. What else have I tried from her line? I think that's about it, but my go-to, like I will always have her foundation pre-ordered. So I can like have it sent to me, or pick up if I want like a little experience to see like if there's anything new on the shelves. But Rihanna, thank you so much for your makeup and beauty contributions. And I want to get some of the hair care stuff too. Smells really nice. I just want to make a budget for that. Okay, I think eyebrows are okay. Definitely need a little bit of darker brown right here, just so that blends well. Some of my real eyebrows are poking through. That just makes it a little bit darker. It's 12:51. I'm gonna put on eyeliner and my contacts. Maybe I'll do eyelashes today. I can always do mascara on the bus. Kind of like the olden times when I was a younger garu going to school and doing my makeup on the bus and at school just so I could have my full face. All right, also, again, I do have a Twitter with more blunt advice, a little less sugarcoating, a little less, you know, like researchy type of things. Kind of like more to the point, more energetically charged, I guess. Okay. Also, I am going to need more brown eyeliner. I'm going to assume that it's probably only up to here and everything else is empty. Kind of gotta make like a little bit of a droop. Not too much. I'm not gonna fill it in with white. I would rather reserve filling in my droops with white if I was going really extreme with my makeup. Okay. Do that. Go in with black. Wash my hands of makeup, primer, sunscreen, and then, there we go. And then go in, put my contacts in. I'm just giving my hands a little scrub, but not the type that doesn't get any love from me. I have eyelashes up here that I could use. Still debating if I want to. All right. Just so that doesn't move and like kick up too much. Usually I do that before my under eye. We're just switching it up just a little bit. Okay. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, did I just drop my eyelashes? I think I did. Oh no, I did. They landed on my bag. That's okay. A little bit of setting powder. I don't want to put too much on where it looks really white and like crazy. Or very amateur-like, rather. I'm going to put a little bit on the forehead. Actually, I'm going to blend it instead of like tapping it on. Just like buff it. Put a little bit on my eyebrows. Set them. Also on Twitter, I have a hashtag they hate you. Yes, it's a bit of negativity because who wants to think about who may not like them, but people who are neurodivergent, people who are too hopeful and everything, give way too much benefit of the doubt to people who make a lot of excuses for the hurtful things that they give to people and just want to keep stealing your time and energy. Hashtag they hate you. And a lot of different examples from lovers to friends to coworkers. So you are in the know if somebody is playing you or not. Because a lot of people say like, oh, but we're friends, oh, but this, oh, but that, and still do things that put you last. Still do things that disrespect you. Still do things that a true friend would not do unless you want frenemies near you. So hashtag they hate you on my Twitter at LISHAMISHA. Go follow. And I also put it in, of course, all links are in my description. Go follow, check it out. Pop a couple links in while I just do the last bits of things. I do have a Patreon. If you're interested, do go sign up. You will get exclusive content. You'll get 101s if you're interested in getting style advice. I'm gonna do like a mass thing just for anybody coming through, just so that there's something like from me in this chat. I do like to space it out, but that's okay. Welcome, welcome everybody. Doing a quick get ready with me. We'll be ending this shortly after putting my contacts in. A little bit of eye makeup. I'm using the breakup proof eyeliner from Wet n Wild. Your breakups might be messy, but your eyeliner won't. Copyright it. Oh no, some of this is leaking. That's no bueno. Like it looks more like I have like more little moles. But I do not want that to smudge. But that's the only drawback that I have from this eyeliner now, is that it gets a little goopy. Or maybe I damaged it, so that's why. Usually I like to do this when I have my contacts in, because I know it's going to be balanced the way I want it. Because you can see more of the white space under my eyes and stuff. This one is a little bit thicker, but I'm gonna like clean that up. Okay. Hi everyone, I'm a blogger and YouTuber from Chicago. About to put in my contact lenses. Clean my fingies. I'll take you all with me. Put them in. Really want to do eyelashes. Keep it a little simple. I mean, like maybe I should. Today's more of an off day, and I feel a little comfortable professionally. I want to say like personally, because I do feel like it's hindering of the things that I like to do for the sake of other people and their commentary. Especially when other people come in with makeup or with eyelashes on. I mean, like maybe they got comments too, and they're probably glad that like somebody new was coming in and getting these comments. Should be my assumption. These are kind of the ones that I wear often. I will be replacing them soon. Whoa, I'm gonna grab my contacts and move on to a new scenario. They're already cleaned, so I don't have to do that. Sorry guys, all the retouch. It's a little too much. Yeah, these are gonna be tossed soon.